Everything we're doing is about you getting to create your life, you getting to create your future, to actively create your life, actively create your future. What? And a lot of people are like, oh, shit, okay, cool. Because most people have never had this conversation on the planet. This is a huge thing, okay? When you acknowledge something, it actualizes, meaning it becomes your reality. If you change something and don't acknowledge it, you will keep functioning from your old reality because you didn't acknowledge you have changed realities. It's kind of like if you get a brand new bed that's really, really comfortable and you don't acknowledge that you got a new bed, so you keep sleeping on the old bed, which is really stupid. You got a new bed, sleep on that. No, I don't see the new bed. I sleep in the garage on the old bed. That is my bed. No, come to the bedroom where your new bed is. See the new bed. I do not see the new bed. You know what I mean? It's like, but that's what we do with our lives. It's like, if we don't acknowledge it, it doesn't actualize. And one of the difficulties is you can change things really friggin' fast. But because you change things faster than other people, you invalidate that you can change them that fast and that they've actually changed and that they're actually different. And one of the most painful things you can do to yourself is change a limitation and not acknowledge it and still try to believe you have that limitation. Because now you're going to have to put all kinds of energy into inventing the same limitation to prove that you haven't gone beyond the limitation. Why would you do that? It's just what we learn to do here. 99% of the crap we're choosing is because that's what we've learned to choose. That's it. And everybody's like, but why? I'm like, because you're choosing it. But why am I choosing it? Because you are choosing it. But why? Because you are choosing it. You know? And at a certain point, it's like, yes, but I don't like what I'm choosing, then stop choosing it. You know, like, it's kind of like, you know, why does my face hurt? Because you're slapping it. What? Stop slapping your face. No, I have to. My mom did all the time, so I do too. What? Like, it's that's the logic. My mom did, my dad did. So? Just because we've all learned that we're supposed to be like them, and we all learned that if we're too much or too happy or too whatever, they would judge us or abuse us or separate from us or not like us. How much energy have you put into being like other people so those people will like you? How much energy have you put into cutting off your arms and legs so you can pretend to be like other people, so you can relate to other people, so you can go on the journey of their life, so you don't have to choose the journey of yours? When was the last time you looked at what you would truly like your life to be like? Now, here's what most of us, how we relate to that. The way most of us have learned to relate to that is not what would I truly like and what would I truly desire, but, oh, gee, this sucks. I wish I could have this be different. In other words, what we've learned to do, and part of what the Big Four tells us, is that it's not about choosing what you desire. It's not about choosing possibilities. It's about what problem do I need to overcome to get to possibilities. What problem do I need to overcome to get over my suffering? Most people's lives is about having less suffering, not truly thriving and enjoying their lives. I know that sounds weird, but think of your parents. Are they people who know how to thrive? Some of you had parents who knew how to thrive, like one of you in the room or online at least. Usually it's about one out of several hundred, if not thousands, okay? Did your parents know how to thrive? Like, did they actually actively create their lives? Or did they just sort of skip along the bottom, suffering and with little periods of less suffering? Or maybe they were sort of mediocre with some periods of a little bit of joy and then back to mediocre. That's what most of us learned about creating our lives. Not actively choose. So all the Big Four, they keep you from even being aware that you can actively choose your life. All the Big Four that make you think, or that make you be very comfortable being a seeker but never a finder. Will you just run and create it all, please? Times a godzillion, right, wrong, about all nine, pod, poc, shorts, boys, POVADs, and beyond. What if we were to change just that one perspective that we actually can actively create our lives? Okay? And then, of course, the question becomes how, which we're going to do some of right now. But I want to give you the perspective of most of us we were never taught how to actively create our lives. Does that make sense? Like, what did your parents teach you? Like, what did your parents teach you about, like, when you were going through school and, you were about to get to the point where you were graduating high school and maybe going to get a job or going to university, or in those periods as those teenage years as you got older and you were going to become an adult? Okay, number one, how many of you were terrified? How many of you were like, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do? I'm supposed to now, like, you guys were taking care of me and now I got to go take care of myself? This sucks. Who wants that? Why are we terrified, or why don't we feel like we know what to do? Because nobody ever told us what to do. Not many people told us what to do, but nobody ever told us that we have the capacity to choose what we would like and to actually how to create it. It's one of the things I love about Access is it's about you have choice, and here we go to create it. Okay? So everything that doesn't allow you to perceive, know, be, and receive that, and that's actually what this is all about. All the Access stuff, everything we're doing is about you getting to create your life. You getting to create your future, to actively create your life, actively create your future. What? And a lot of people are like, oh, shit, okay, cool. Because most people have never had this conversation on the planet. People have not had this conversation, okay? And so it's like, just the one perspective of actively choosing and creating your life? Dude, if you got nothing else other than the willingness to head in that direction, do you realize how quickly things would change? The reason things stay the same, or the reason they change a little bit and then they go back, is because you haven't been functioning from that one perspective of actively choosing and creating your life. What most of us have learned is, oh yeah, this is my life. Okay, I hope it gets better one day. How does it get any better than this? What else is possible? Yeah, this is my life. Yeah, wow, okay. You know what I mean? And that's what we learned. That's what we learned from almost everybody. Now, you do realize that you're going to have to change some shit, right? It's not just going to happen from some source outside of you. It's going to happen by you going, that sounds good. I'll choose that. That's the beginning. Choice creates. That's the beginning. Choice creates. Your choice to go, okay, why not? Shit, didn't even know that was a choice possible. Thank you very much.